Good morning, everybody. Sorry, it's just a bit of a messed up morning today. Hope you like the little music there at the beginning. So, anyway, I'm here by myself. Todd's not here today. So, this might be a quick one. Um, as I said a couple of days ago, I had to put my I was putting my store back up. And so I've been going through and looking at every listing before I put it back up. And I'm glad I did because I have a lot of stuff that says free shipping and it shouldn't be free shipping. Let me take care of this thing right here for. Sure, Kathy. Come on in. I can't stand here. I can't stand talking to myself. uh, Anybody else is welcome to. The link's in the chat. Y'all come in and have a chat with us. It's Friday, TGIF. I'm just not in the mood to boogie, or I'd turn on some Donna Summer and we'd dance. But there she is. So,
Hey.
good morning, Kathy. Thanks for coming in here with me.
No,
Like I said, I've been
oh, hang on a minute.
reconnecting all my store back up, and I've just noticed that a lot of stuff has free shipping on it, and I don't do free shipping on anything.
Uh-oh.
And what I was doing was I have a list of all my listings. I print out of my listings, and I'm getting a box down, and I'm going through the box, and I'm checking off everything that's in the to make sure everything's in its right place. And it uh, some listings have dropped off.
Was it on your
So
eBay?
yeah, on eBay.
See, that's why that's one thing I hated about eBay. Hey, bum crap picker.
Good morning, Bumcrack.
Because
Yeah, so it's been a real.
a
I
pain.
guess maybe once a year, everybody should maybe do it, unless you got like Bridget or Todd or Scott that's got 5,000 listings. But
Right.
it's just to do a quick. Oh, well, you with that many listings, it's not quick, but do a quick
Mm,
uh, inventory to make sure you got everything back up or things have not been dropped off. And some of the stuff was not that's dropped off was not even like old stuff. It was stuff from like last fall,
oh,
and
wow.
so I don't know. Anyway,
That's why I hated dealing with eBay because it seems like there was more problems sometimes. But I mean, yeah, I guess you just have to stay on top of them. It's hard especially if you have a lot like Todd and Bridget does. But with a
so
small amount, probably something you just got to look at
yeah,
every once in a while.
so it's a case of that's what I've been working on for the last couple of days, and I'm by the end of the weekend I should have everything back up and checked out. Good morning, Texas Bandit.
Good morning,
Ha-
Texas Bandit.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Yay. Yay.
So
I'm
are
going to work on
you?
bikini bottoms today. So,
Are those the bikini bottoms you got out of that storage locker like 5 years ago?
no, it's the ones when we went to that Nashville resale or that Memphis, that I-40 resale thing. We
Oh
got
yeah.
those. Yeah, that. And yes, it's the same dang ones. Anybody? I figure Lug could wear these or Lag could wear these.
Lag, yeah.
Yeah.
Send a pair to Scott.
Hey, I had to find his pair. He more polka dotted guy. I still
uh,
got those suckers.
Good morning, John.
Hi, John.
I actually forgot that I was supposed to be doing the show this morning. So
I was
I,
wondering.
I logged in. I mean, I was like, I sat down here, and like Todd hasn't posted a link, and then all of a sudden I remembered that's because Todd's on vacay, and I need to. I'm supposed to be doing it this morning.
Shout out to the basement girls.
Yeah, the basement
Right.
girls. Yeah, shout out to the big girls as Scott's
Right.
tagline. If you haven't heard that,
Yeah,
uh,
I've seen Brit or Nissa and them talk about it. I was like, what? I said, okay. I figured it out after the last few times.
because I'm assuming that you know that Scott's got like 50,000 pairs of XXXXXX girls panties. Did you know that? He's got a bunch of pairs in packets, and he's been selling them, and he gets them back, and sometimes they've been used, and sometimes they're just the packets are open, and so it's a big, it's a big joke. I think he ought to go through all his shows and cut out everything that's about big girl panties and do a compilation of the best of Scott and big girl panties, and bras, big bras. Because he's got one. I think actually I made a short of it of him coming out in a in a bra. But good times. You got to make it fun, or you'll get crazy. So are y'all? So you're listing again in eBay, Kathy? I am not getting. I'm not getting any sound from you. I'll be right back, guys. Are y'all hearing Kathy? Kathy, see if you've muted yourself. Good morning, Mike. Because all of a sudden we lost sound from you. Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out why. Oh, I guess she's going to go out and come back in. So, how's everybody's Friday morning going? You got a lot of stuff shipping out? How about now?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
'cause
me
yours like went loud on me, and then I guess you couldn't hear me. Okay.
now? The best thing they ever did to this system is they put an wait a minute.
Hey, Mike.
Um, sorry, the boss lady messaged me. Um,
Preach it.
it's oh well, totally. She threw my train of thought. Uh, and I'm an old guy. My train doesn't move very fast.
Mine's
Uh,
still at the station. Don't feel bad.
they added a doorbell, so when somebody comes into the green room, I get an alert.
Oh, that's good.
So if I don't have the EV Muck screen up, I have YouTube screen up over it. I know somebody's popped in because I hear the doorbell.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. The
Good
train
morning.
derailed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that. Good morning,
That's so
Bridget.
silly.
Good morning,
Watching the moon.
Texas.
They're watching the moon disappear? Oh, me and the cat's watching the moon disappear.
Is today the
No,
eclipse?
that's Monday. They're
Oh,
just
it's
probably watching the moon go down.
uh,
Probably or the like as far as, the sun coming up.
right.
Get train wrecked. That's mine. What's he doing? He thinks he going. Oh Lord. Tinsley,
Oh
what are you
God.
doing? Crazy
Um,
dog.
a train wreck. Yeah, that's it this morning because I am just
That's gonna be the sum of the show.
Yeah. So you're getting back into listing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do like the Poshmark right now,
Oh,
and
are you?
then I looked at the Whatnots, but it was kind of, I don't know, that one's kind of, I don't know, too much for me. My brain don't function that well right now, so
It's
it's like that's a lot.
I mean, there's a lot of people that have success at it, but I'm not that quick on my feet.
Mm-mm.
And like I said before, there's a couple out of Texas, and they do whatnots from the bins. They'll go out and buy a bunch of clothing, pay for it, and he goes over in the corner and starts running a whatnot from it.
Yeah, I've seen some of those, but a lot of those, like they do like dollar listings like that. I don't they you can list in there and I might try that, but not do the lives right now
Right.
because I don't know. See, I do too with the because it's just like, okay, $1, then they want you, oh look, what do you want to see in this thing and all this, and it's like, I don't know. I just it's way too much for me. I don't know. Lag may be tied up in his basement somewhere. I don't
I
know.
don't know. There's a link if anybody else wants to join us.
Come on, Bridget. It's been a
Um,
hot minute.
Lag is probably Todd's not on this. This is Todd's morning. Todd's not here, so he's probably off pouting somewhere in the corner of the
Probably.
basement. Um, I
Oh,
oh, you have no voice, or you got
is it
laryngitis?
probably had sinus crap going on?
Yeah, Roberta had lost her voice, and it was just because of all the signage,
Yeah.
sinus drainage. Let me,
Drainage.
yeah.
Ugh.
But you know what? We got one of these. We got a filter, and it's in our den, and it catches these two rooms in the kitchen.
Yeah.
To filter the air, and I think it's been doing some pretty good. Did pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say nothing, but I know
Oh, I
Chris is
was.
back. Chris was back there doing the happy dance.
Probably so. That all men are like that. It's like, yeah, I got to listen to you no more. It's good.
His phone is probably just ping, 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 ping,
Yeah,
ping, where
exactly.
she can't
I will
say anything
text
to
you.
him. That's right. Well,
Text
I
him
hope you
those
get your
mean
voice
faces.
back. But yeah, whatnot. I got approved for whatnot. I went to a local um, show, a meetup here called FlipCon, and it was pretty much about everything was about whatnot.
Yeah.
And I got approved for it, but I've never used it because I just honestly I don't like these. I've watched some people that I don't even know do whatnots, and they've done, but it's all been like, well, bicycle stuff or motorcycle stuff. It's been one specific thing, and everything they're selling is in that grouping.
Yeah.
So I like those just to see what people are selling. But these people that are selling clothes, I'm not in the market for clothes.
Yeah.
I have to go to the big and fat store to buy my clothes, so or the short and fat.
Right.
Um,
Bridget, I have used that. It's
what
not
is
too
that?
bad. That's the Navage. It's that thing that where you put it up to your nose and it's supposed to clean it out and go into the little container.
Oh,
It does pretty good as far as helping with sinuses. I haven't seen any benefit, but I don't use it a whole bunch. I use it like when the season hits. But I mean, it's not bad. It cleans you out real good. Hellfire, Mr. Sadie.
good morning. That's hell far.
Hellfire.
You gotta get it.
I forget.
You got to get the
It's been a
enunciation
while. I'm
right.
tired.
You
I
got to
didn't
be able
think
to.
very well.
You got to announce it right.
Yeah, well, hellfire.
I hope you're having a great day. This, you know, one of my sons had an appointment with his eyes, ear, and throat doctor, and he was saying that the doctor was saying that that they have been covered up with people this year because of the allergies, and he thinks it's just because uh, it's because we started getting pollen in January, at least down here. I know y'all were still getting snow up
Yeah,
north,
there's we got snow up north. I was like, oh, I don't know
and
how
I think
y'all's
some
pollen's even lasting.
and I think some people got a lot of snow this past week, past weekend.
There was some that they were talking about. It's like this spring's just not wanting to give in right now. It's like y'all got to make up y'all's mind because I'm tired of the cold. Because we're chilly here. It's not bad, but it's cold for us this time of year. The wind is just coming from the north, and it's just like freezing.
I
Y'all can keep that.
Yeah, we haven't had our we turned the air conditioning on over the weekend. Got up to 81 degrees, but other than that, we haven't had heat on. And actually, I turned the air
Mm,
conditioning off yesterday because it started getting cold again.
that's how we are.
And we just don't. I mean, we haven't had the heat nor AC running for about a week, two
Yeah,
weeks.
we won't run ours probably till about next month. It stays pretty decent where we can keep the wind, but we got the houses facing north and south, so that way we get a good wind through that goes through.
Right.
So we don't have to worry about the AC as much. But Bridget, I would try that Navage if you're not getting no sleep. It'll help clear out. But I would try, use it a little bit more religiously than I do.
Um,
He had
you
to go
got
out
snow
again.
there. I don't know why you're still not up. I mean, why you're still up there.
And
You
she loves it up there.
Her mama's up there. I would
Yeah.
find mama a place down here, and I'd put mama in the car one day, and the next I'd say, "Mama, when you wake up from that nap, we're going to be in South
Florida
Carolina or Georgia, or someplace like
housing.
that." I don't think she wants to really go down that far now. Housing,
Yeah. I mean, everything's so expensive right now. I'd wait anyway before
yeah,
moving or even doing anything. But taxes has got to be ungodly up there too, though. I would think. But
yeah. But you know what? Snow, which she's a Yankee girl. You know,
she's not going anywhere.
she grew up. She learned to drive in that crap, even though I've seen her
Mm.
drive. Uh,
Without that crap down.
uh, is your mom
Bridget,
94?
I say, is your son still working at that one place? Was he working at that? What was it? That brewery company or what was it? I can't remember.
Are you the baby, Bridget? If you did that, if you took your mom and left, or you should be happy if you moved south, because then she'd come down and visit about 5 times a year during the winter.
All right, just live down there during the winter time.
My
Other
mom
brother
is
is.
my mom is 84, but you got older brothers and sisters.
Oh, really?
Um, my my oldest brother is 70, going on 72 this year.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, if your mom, you took your mom.
Hey,
Good morning, Jennifer. How are you?
Jennifer.
I've,
Actually, I might start drinking.
we didn't get any snow this year. None.
Come here.
Oh, she's our main caregiver. It's tough when you have family like that.
Yeah, lots of prayers, Mister Say. Start drinking early, like now. If you're going to the tax lady tonight,
Oh, he's
if
got
it,
plenty of
oh,
money. Mister said he's got plenty of money.
I know, right?
Shit. Uh, so
All
how was the
right.
Poshmark going?
I'm fixing to start that today. I got everything set up. It's just
Right.
been, I've had a lot of stuff that's been going on for the last few weeks.
Right.
I've been wanting to get everything going. And it's like, as soon as I do, it's like, hello, I got to do this, 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 and this. My son is doing a house down here on the property. So I've been trying to get all that stuff together and helping him because you got to get a 911 address, even though it's on our property. And
Right.
then he's got to get the water and electricity. So I'm helping him get all that done. Anissa,
Oh Lord, Anissa.
y'all gotta stop dating these tax people. They're no good for you.
Yeah, that's right. Um, I thought your mother was in assisted living, Bridget. Uh,
Everybody gonna be cheersing tonight. This big old
yeah,
y'all need to just do one big old tax lady party
that's
online
right.
event is all you need to do. And
Okay.
everybody be drunk at the same time.
Yeah, it's a fact of life. You might just get through it and
Yeah.
hold it off.
as long as you can,
Yeah, but then
especially if
just
you
do it
owe.
because it's something that you got to do.
Yeah, unfortunately. What are you
Um,
doing?
when our tax person calls and says, "Okay, I got your numbers. Have a
Yeah,
seat."
yeah,
If he says
really.
"have a seat," then we know it's bad. If he says "make yourself a drink and then have a seat," then we know it's really bad.
There's Lag. Good
Hey,
morning,
lag.
Lag. We
He
was
slept.
wondering if you was still tied up in the basement.
He's lagged. Lag. He was lazy this morning and slept in.
Evidently.
Either that or she was busy getting that last kid off to school this morning.
Right. Quit. I don't want to see.
Um, did you sell on Posh before?
Yeah, remember I had like a few of them we sold on,
Right,
but I mean I did pretty good when I first I joined all of it the first time. So I figured I'm just gonna go there because it's a lot easier.
right.
Only on Saturdays. Okay, good to note. I was gonna have to call help for you, Lag. But yeah, I did that, and then I figured with these bikini bottom summers coming up, I might as well go ahead and just throw them up in our Poshmark. Maybe I can get rid of them because
Did you not get tops with those bottoms?
no, they were all bottoms, and that's what I like about them because you can like get a black top or a pink top or
Right.
different tops and stuff that you can put on there. And Macari's been really good. That's good, Bridget.
Yeah, Bridget.
I did pretty good when I was using it when it first came out. I haven't, like I said, I ain't messed with it lately. I ain't messed with really nothing in the last few years, but
Well, you've
Marcel's
been.
doing the eBay and he don't like the way I do eBay, so
So he's doing eBay.
yeah. So he's
Did you
doing
what?
he's got the GI Joe stuff, so
Okay. What did you ever do with all the motorcycle stuff that you got out of that unit? Probably one of the last units you did a video about.
oh, we end up selling that whole unit to a guy. We put it up because we were moving out here, so we had to get rid of it. There's no way we're
Right.
moving that whole unit.
Right.
So I put it up for what we little more than what we paid for it
Right.
for, and then we just got rid of all of it. And yes, Bridget, those are those ones from a long time ago. So I still got those. We still got all kinds of stuff from a long time ago.
Well, you didn't get rid of it, and you're trying to get back into it now. So.
Yeah, I mean, we put everything in a storage unit and kind of just took a break because we had to build the houses and stuff.
Right.
And now it's kind of like, okay, we're going to get back into it because we really miss it. Yeah, I think everybody remembers those bottoms in this. And there's a lot of them still. So,
Are y'all going to build you like a? I'm gonna call it a warehouse, but
yeah.
that kind of building out there.
Yeah, because well, and I hate to be ugly and it sounds mean, but when one of them passes, we can
Right.
turn one into like an eBay
Right.
storage kind of because it's a
Right.
625 square foot and we can work
Right.
out of it. So, but we have two of them down there. And one of them's about to be empty, so we'll probably that's going to kind of be like a guest house because I have another son that comes out and visits with his
Right.
littles. He has to bring those out here because they'll fuss at him if he don't. So,
Right.
but we're just gonna use it for semi storage, and then I mean we still got. I don't know if anybody remembers the first two lockers we got. That was the church that had all the music equipment in it.
Right.
We still have a whole bunch of those paintings left that I've got to sell. So after not selling for 2 years, it's kind of you got to get back into it. And it's just kind of getting your foot back in the water, going, okay, do I want to do this again? Yeah, let's do
Right.
it.
And
You know.
things have changed, so the new things have come
Oh
online.
my God.
Um, it's I mean, it's always changing. eBay's changed a lot of stuff.
I
I don't do
see.
anything with Macari or Bonanza or any of those, so I don't know anything about those.
I never really messed with Bonanza, but I saw Posh has lives now. It's like, why? I'm just gonna go put my stuff in there and like I just don't know if I could do the lives. It's just
Right.
I I guess you with the lives you have to have a lot more following. So I guess
Right.
once you get the following, it probably wouldn't be that bad. But I think starting out, I'm worried about the following part of it. And
Right.
having enough people to even justify doing that. But I see
But
people, and like I said, with the whatnots. I mean, they're I've watched different ones. There's one guy that he's got a little more energy and he's really good
Mm,
and he'll kind of do the Q&A while he's doing
right.
shipping and stuff, which is kind of interesting, but they just sell for so cheap on there and that's it's like they do start out at dollars and it's like I don't know if I can do that and make a profit off of it. Although everything that we have is paid for, we've done made our money back plus some. It's just do you really want to go that way?
Well, Corey's like
Bonanza
Etsy
links
and eBay.
here.
You have to be consistent with listing.
Yeah. Okay, so they've gone. Yeah, I'm addicted to watching whatnots too. I forgot who the guy I watch. He's the same way. He's just it's funny and I like. There's some that are good and there's some that's like okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm done.
There is one guy that does, and he kind of does high end. He does kind of high end stuff, um, electronics, gaming stuff. Uh, he
Oh,
does every once in a while. He does a like the Magic the Gathering cards. You know those,
yeah.
and it's only about those one things. And he showed his studio, and he's got like when he's standing, look at the camera. He's got like a 72-inch TV back here on the wall so he can see himself, and he's
See, that
got
scares me.
he's got like a 42-inch TV, a monitor over here that he's got turned sideways so he can see the chat, and because he's only got the chat sprung over there. I
Right.
mean, he does it. He's got a professional setup.
Well, I think what I'm confused is like when they're doing the lives, you'll see like they'll number two and then they'll show like
Right.
the item, but that number over here in that side corner doesn't match what they're showing. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like I don't understand your concept yet, but I will. So it's just I think it's just going to take me a little bit. I'm just going to do the dry listings where I just put it up for sale and then wait to do the lives till I get more followings and understand more of what really is going on with it.
Right. And
Rebirth.
this, you said
Oh,
the guy you follow is a character. I think you really have to be a character for
and see,
most stuff.
I don't know if I could do lives. I'm too damn shy. So,
Well, you're live now.
well, I know, but it's different. I have someone with me. I can't do it by myself. If you ask me to do something by myself, I'm gonna sit here and look at you like you're crazy. So,
Well,
I
that's
don't know
just
what to
it.
say.
Todd and I've talked about it, and Scott and I've, we've all talked about it. It's so much easier when you got somebody to feed conversations off of and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, it is. I mean, you can't. I don't think it's something you could do by yourself. So,
And since
hmm,
you're having to, it's not like you can create a script
right.
for this stuff. You gotta things are going to come off that will throw you off a script. So you
And
really
that's
got to
just
be able
it.
to you got to be able to click through it, and you got to have a good personality.
Yeah. I just do better if someone's with me.
And so let
Oh
us know
Lord,
when
there's 24.
you let us know when you do your
If I do a live, I'll let y'all know, but I don't know if I'm gonna do one right away. I've got to get, I've got to
good
get the courage up to do it. So I
good
just got a
morning,
lot going
Felix.
on right now.
Felix, how about loan me a
Don't
Rolex
you?
for this cruise I'm going on? So when the guy starts talking
Hush,
about come down to
hush,
the watch
shh,
store, we got some deals for Rolexes.
stop. It's
I
just
can go up to
exciting.
him and say I've already got one.
I've got one. Thank you. Just get you one of those fake ones. It won't know.
As I said, I just don't like the Rolex style. They're just too big and gaudy,
I'm just
especially the
not gonna
ones.
spend my money on that. I don't
Oh,
care.
absolutely. You know, I for the price of one watch, I could buy 2 acres of dirt.
Right. Hey, Beth. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'll buy
Good morning,
dirt
Beth.
first because you can't. I mean, they're not making any more of that. So, and somebody's buying that up.
What dirt?
Can't. Yeah. Marcel, he's putting his foot down this year. Yeah, Mr. Sadie, he is. I'm gonna have to get my butt in gear, or he's gonna kick me out.
Well, y'all. Good morning, Ken, and good morning, Craig. Y'all have been in the construction mode for now. What?
Two
Oh,
years now.
yeah.
and we're still not done. It's still a lot more we have to do. So, but it's just kind of like I really do miss it. It's and plus hanging out with everybody too. It's just kind of you have to go so long. It's like okay, I'm just done. I need to take a break. I need to figure something else out. Just to
Right,
kind yeah, because your mind just kind of gets numb and you're just tired and it's like okay, I don't want to do nothing anymore. So I need a change of pace for right now.
right.
And
Are you going
then
are you going to plant your garden? Get you some chickens?
we're doing the garden. We actually started getting ready for that yesterday. We're doing the little seedlings now and trying
Right,
to get those ready to plant. And then we're getting the garden set up, getting stuff cleared out for that. Um, Chickens, not yet. That's going to be probably next year,
right,
hopefully. Like I said, there's still a lot of work. We got
right.
trees to cut down. I mean, we got just a damn forest up here that we got to cut around. So,
I'm putting in some raised beds for garden this year, so I don't have to bend over so far.
see, that's what I want to do too. I want to be able to do the raised ones so that way you don't have to bend over. 'Cause I'm getting older. I'm not getting any younger. I mean, my son's girlfriend, daughter-in-law, whatever you want to call her,
Right.
she'll do most of it because she doesn't work right now. She has kids, so she's going to help out for the most part. But it's just still want to be able to raise, and ain't no sense in hurting our backs.
I would like to have a greenhouse, just so
Flag. Don't worry
just so
about
I can
you.
get it up really high up off the ground.
Yeah, I would too. Morning trees, and you can survive off them if you ever needed them. Huh? I don't think I've ever heard of those. Grow weed, Tom. See, that's what if we thought about that. It's legal here in Mississippi, so
Can you get a permit? Did you say it is legal?
it's legal here.
Well,
But you'd
you
have
ought.
to do the permit and stuff. But
We'll get you a damn permit.
it's okay. I got 100 acres behind me. I ain't got to worry about.
No, but Kathy, with your luck is like my luck. A surveyor would be cutting through, surveying the property beside you, and be looking through a scope and say, "Is that marijuana plants?" and turn your ass in.
Oh, it's funny because we have a big old the army drive. They fly. It's either the army or somebody. They fly a helicopter. One of those ones that have the machine guns on the outside
Right,
of them.
right,
They literally fly like just feet from over our RV. And he came over one day and we waved at him, so he went around and he turned around facing us. And
right,
it's like, okay, please don't shoot us. But they do. They come like really low because there's a little base over here that they do their little runs and stuff around here.
right.
I'm like, yeah, they're watching us. I know what they do.
Back in the my younger days when I was actually worked on a survey crew
Morning
for the
trees.
survey company I worked for. Um, there was a lot
Hmm.
of times we'd be cutting through a tract of land, and we would come up on big pot fields. So we would just keep on cutting our survey line and just let it
Mm-hmm.
go.
I'm gonna have to check out that morning tree though, because we're looking to do like more trees as far as like apple trees and stuff like that. My son's done got a couple of them, and then peach trees and different types of trees like that. So, but I'll check out that morning tree.
Do you
Yeah, I'm
know
the same way in this. I can't either
what's that?
smoke this stuff anymore.
Oh,
Good morning, Glenn.
um, well, there's other options these days.
Yeah. Well, like I said, made it legal here, so you just have
Right.
to have a card, and they have dispensaries and stuff like that. So,
Medical use?
mhm, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's not recreational.
No, no, not yet. I don't think they'll ever make that here in Mississippi. We got too many Bible thumpers around here for that.
Um,
The churches won't allow it.
you know, back when I was in high school, there was a reason the heavy pot smokers were called dopeheads, because they were dense as a dadgum two before. I mean, really. So yes, everybody has their right. To right to do pretty much anything they want, but
Hmm.
I don't think it's the best. Um, does anybody eat rhubarb?
Mm-mm,
Like rhubarb jelly, rhubarb anything?
I don't.
Because I've got a buddy that he's got rhubarb planted at his farm, and his farm's only like 3 acres. And he planted it once, and every year it comes back, and he just cuts it and sells it to some of the people he sells for.
Oh,
Oh, you
yeah.
love rhubarb?
Oh, yeah, I can't eat it. You don't even know what the word rhubarb. We have some of the seeds and we didn't plant that yet, so rhubarb's hard to like. Lord, boil it down with
Anyway,
sugar.
it grows back every year,
Do
so
you
you
like
don't have.
drink it, Bridget? Because she says she boils it down with sugar. I don't. Rhubarb pies. That's the only thing I've ever heard ever
Yeah,
made
and they
with
make
it.
jelly out of it.
Oh, do they?
Uh
Oh,
huh.
huh. No, I don't eat it.
Anyway, you don't have to. You once you plant it, it grows back every year. No,
Oh,
you
really?
or you just eat it.
Huh. No, you just eat. Okay. Wow. No, I can't. I may have to try that, see if I like it. I don't know. I ain't never tried it, so I can't tell you if I like it or not.
Because Roberta and I subscribe to a lot of the prepper channels, and a lot of them have what do you call it when it comes back every year? Anyway, they plant a lot of stuff that comes back every year that you don't have to replant, and rhubarb is one of them. But then I have a friend that grows it too.
Huh.
So
Yeah, when you grow up with it, just kind of get used to it. And like, we don't even know what you eat for fun. It's just
I
no.
don't eat asparagus. It's I've eaten fried asparagus, deep fried,
Hmm.
and it's okay because it's sort of like eating fried okra.
It's good grilled.
But I don't like it when it's gooey.
Yeah, he does lick windows, so ain't no telling what else he eats
Yeah.
for fun. He's like that Mikey commercial.
So
Oh,
are
he
you
likes
looking
to
forward to getting back into the retailing world?
I am. I'm just, I guess, just trying to figure out which direction we want to go. Because, like I said, he's still looking over at storage lockers all the time. It's like we have no place to put it yet, so he gets $10 storage lockers if they're small.
Right.
You're looking at one now. He says I'm looking at one now. So,
Yeah.
but we did hit up our Goodwill here, and we found like an empty, the Taylor Swift cologne boxes they have. It's
Right.
an empty one. And, of course, empty boxes sell, especially if it's
Right.
Taylor Swift. So we do go sourcing occasionally for
Right.
small stuff. So, but yeah, I'm excited about getting back into it. I miss it a lot. It was fun.
I I bought a storage unit one time and it had a bunch of it's jewelry. They usually talk about it as bracelets, charms
Yeah,
on bracelets. You know what I'm talking about, that line?
yeah.
Um, there must have been 10 of those boxes and they didn't have the jewelry in it. The the charms.
Mhm.
But sold those empty boxes,
Mhm.
and I mean, I listed them and I sold them fast.
Oh yeah, you will. And say it's crazy because we bought a Vera Wang at an empty box at a yard sale for 25 cents and ended up selling it for $40. I mean, empty boxes sell. It's just certain ones. You can't sell all of them. Don't sell, but it's just they will. Just certain ones.
Do I still have lots of bike
Yeah.
parks? Uh,
Yeah, the Pandora boxes do sell good.
Pandora, that's it.
Yeah.
Uh, yes, ma'am. I've got like three 27-gallon totes over here, still stuff that I haven't listed.
See, bad as me.
No, it's just like there's
Little bitty parts.
little pieces, and they're all
Mhm.
on cardboard backing, and they're ready for retail. I just have not got through them, and I've been really bad in the last couple of months because I haven't been feeling well. So
It seems like stuff happens too. It's kind of hard, when you're trying to get going, and it's like, and then everything hits you. I understand it. I'm coming through. Charlotte, load us up.
okay, um,
Bridget's coming through, so give her some.
yeah, but she's coming through when I'll be gone.
Oh well, we'll put them on the porch somewhere, and that way she can pick them up. She'll do a
um,
porch pickup.
yeah, I was looking at when she's going to be. We'll be on our cruise when she comes by, which
Yeah, that's
today a
true,
week
Craig.
ago
If you
we
don't
leave.
list it, it ain't gonna sell.
Yeah, but I'm
Typical.
getting hey, just getting my stuff listed back on the channel. I mean on
Yeah.
my store. Um, but like I said earlier, before all you other ones came in, uh, I had a lot of stuff. I took my store down and I'm putting it back up, and I'm going through and doing inventory as I go. And I have a printout of all my listings, or and there's stuff that's in totes that's not listed anymore, and a lot of stuff is I've it's got free shipping on them.
Mm. Bridget wants to know when you're leaving.
We're leaving today a week.
So next
Um,
Friday.
yeah, well, and then we'll be gone for 10, 12 days, something like that.
And Mr. Lee, I've been trying to play, or Mr. Say, I've been trying to play the lottery and it ain't doing. It's like, come on.
You know, we don't drink and we don't do drugs. We're just boring as hell. But
Mr.
once a month, we go out and we buy a month's worth of lottery tickets. And we just play the same numbers all month long.
Yeah.
And, you know, we don't anticipate winning. We've won some money. We've won $100 a couple of times. Oh, I thought you were leaving week after next.
Texas said just put him on the couch. Lag has a key.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, it's a slow night.
so it's our fun. It makes for good conversation. What if, when you've got a 3 hour, 5 hour drive?
Felix, I don't think Tom can even handle his one wife. He don't need 10 of them.
Hell no. And I love my wife like, I would take a bullet for her. But there will not be another Mrs. Tom Hucks if for some reason she goes before me or we should separate for some reason, there will not be another one. I am just too old to try to train somebody else.
Yeah, I wouldn't go during spring break either, Bridget.
What's that?
Down there.
Oh yeah, oh, that's right. You're going to Disney, aren't you?
Yeah,
Or to
you wouldn't
Orlando?
know. You never go down to Florida on spring break or anything like that. Lag says he's available. He said, listen to him. He's on his way.
I'm not. I
If
have
you,
drank wine from a box. I normally I don't drink. You know, I've we're friends with some people that have a vineyard, and they bring me bottles of wine every once in a while, and because they know we just don't drink because Roberta can't drink. So I drink. If I buy wine to drink myself, it's usually the little ones, the little glass ones with the screw off top off
oh,
of it.
Lord, no. Give me a
I
whole
mean,
bottle.
yeah, it's the
Give me
one
the straw
bottle.
to put in it.
Yeah. Now, when we're on the cruise ships, because we're getting free drinks, I do drink a little bit more.
Oh, Lord. Don't fall off the boat, Tom.
No, I don't drink that much. I will have a couple of drinks though, because it's on
Right.
them.
It's on them. Might as well.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
I just, I do. I mean, I will drink, but I don't have anything against people drinking. I just don't drink because Roberta can't drink, and even though all she likes is Midori sours,
Oh, Lord.
and so we don't. Yeah, thank you, Texas.
Yeah,
I just,
that'd be funny. Mr. Say said he'd have you tapping music to country music in no time. Yeah, have you drinking?
well, I like country music. I like bluegrass. I love bluegrass. Drives Roberta crazy because I'll get in the car and flip it over to the bluegrass channel, and she's don't do bluegrass, and I do. Mr. Sadie, can you sing bluegrass? And I'm not talking about just singing the songs. I'm talking about singing through your nose. Good morning. We're gonna having a great day.
Yeah, I'm do bluegrass. I'm good.
Oh, you people just don't know.
Bob and Jeans one night. Hmm, I don't know where that's at, so I never leave the compound, so
And that sounds like that's in Texas.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure nobody spikes your drinks. It is crazy out there these days.
I just we started our last cruise. We started getting free drinks because of our casino play,
There's the moist again.
and we were getting just getting sodas. But by the time you tip the by the time you tip your server, uh, it's you might if you're not getting a drink, you're losing money on that deal.
Uh-huh. You need a real drink. At
You need one of them $13 little drinks, to make it worth your while.
least something.
And tell Marcel, yes, I do tip my servers in the casino. I'm not a cheap ass. He does still work for that company, right? The same
Yeah,
company.
he still does, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still doing that, uh, the data analysis for the casinos.
You know
Yeah, I
what?
think he'll be there forever.
Hey, in this day and time, if they're still got a job, stay
Mhm.
there. um,
CPA time? No.
we have, I have to have a CPA
Yeah.
because I got too many little things going
Loopholes.
on. I need somebody to keep it straight. Um, it's and he stays on top of stuff like, well, that piece of dirt, you can get some farm credits on it and that kind of stuff, and I would not even begin to know where to look for stuff
Right.
like that. So you need to get you some crops out there so you can start doing farm credits and
Oh, trust me, he's already looked into it. He's like, I need to see if we can get some farm. Like,
you
I don't think
get
we
you
have
some
enough land for
grants or
farm.
something. See if we can get you some grants. If hell, if they're going to give the
Right.
money away, you might as well get some of it too. And I don't know about Mississippi, but in North Carolina, he can go. He can get him a semi, and to go get his his storage locker fines, and as long as he stays within 125 miles of his farm, and he has farm tags on it, he can use. He doesn't have to have a CDL.
But that's just it. He don't stay 150. He looks all the way up in Nashville. He goes over in Alabama. This man goes everywhere when it comes to the storage lockers. I'm like,
Well,
I always have to ask, how far are we driving and how much is it?
well, all this bike crap. I don't know whether you know where I got it from or not, but I got it from an auction. The bike store down in Rock Hill was going out of business, and I bought a bunch of stuff. And Bridget was telling me she looked through it and she's like, "You need to buy a lot of that stuff." Well, this is the first time I have ever spent that kind of money, so
Yeah.
I kind of got chicken on halfway through it, and I'm thinking to myself, I should have listened to that old lady up in New York and bought
No, you
everything that
should
I could have
have.
bought. I should have bought it more because even though I haven't got it all listed, it's nice to have a bunch of stuff over here just to start list. I mean, I can sit down
Yeah.
right now and list 100 things.
Oh, I know. That's just it. You can't be once you get into it, you can't be scared to get it. You got to be able to go full in on it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's how we were when we first. Because we got those two matching lockers. I mean, it was a lot of money. It was the most money we've ever spent, and I thought I was going to throw up afterwards, but it, made us good money on it. Like I said, that got paid for within the first week of selling. Half of it. So I mean, you just gotta. If it looks like it's going to make you good money, you just got to go all in on it.
Hang on a second. I gotta take a call here.
That's right. Scared money don't make money. You got to be able to go for it. Usually, if Bridget tells you to buy it, she pretty much wills true on it. Buy it. Buy as much as you can.
Yeah, I mean, and now,
Listen to it.
now that I've got my feet wet in
Yeah.
that kind of thing, I'm looking all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking
You
for
get that bug.
I'm looking for stuff because if nothing else, if I bought enough stuff, I could call people and say, "Hey, I got all this crap.
Yeah.
Come here and shop my storage unit." you
Right.
know,
That's what I did with that one with the motorcycles because it was just it wasn't selling fast enough. I mean, we still kept like the higher price stuff,
right?
but left the lower end stuff for him, and he bought every bit of it. And like, go for it. I don't care. I didn't have to clean it out. I didn't have to do nothing with it. I took what I needed out of it, and he got the rest.
So yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda, or coulda, woulda, shoulda. You're
Yeah.
right, Kent.
If you get your
Um,
feet wet, it's time for the bins. Stop
yeah,
it.
and this,
You know, just have Lag come over and help you.
yeah, he might not leave though, and I don't have a basement. Not in this house.
He'd probably build his own basement.
Our next house will have a basement in it, a walkout basement.
Buy Texas Bandit.
I
Have
don't
a
want
good
to
day.
band a bandit. I don't want. I
And
don't
they
want
won't
a
have a bandit.
I don't want a basement. Texas
Yeah.
Bandit. Have a good day. Have a great weekend. Todd should be back on Monday. Um, but I would like to have. I would like to be able to find a couple of more stuff. Those kind of units.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
once you start doing them, you kind of will start getting an eye for them too, and then you'll be able to see, okay, well that does make money. I'll get this, this, and this. Yeah, it just takes a little bit to do it a few times, and you'll get the hang of it.
one of the things though is that you get overwhelmed, and this is about storage units in general. But this
Mhm.
auction thing, you get overwhelmed because in my driveway I had banquet tables stretched out down the driveway to a point where I was sorting all of this stuff. And I did not even realize they made stuff for some of these, like little disc brake pads and things like that for
Right.
bicycles.
Oh wow.
And then I was talking to a friend of mine that he bikes. I didn't realize he bikes to the point. He says, "Tom, I've almost got $3,000 in my frame alone."
Oh wow.
His 10-year-old son can or grandson can pick it up. I mean, it's so light.
Like yeah.
And
Lag said he'll bring the basement with him.
okay, uh, so it would be nice. And of course, I had to take it all back up. So I was putting everything in gallon-sized Ziploc bags. I'd really, it would be nice to have a like a farm or something like
Yeah.
that where you can have an outbuilding to just put stuff up and then cover it up with sheets, because God,
Yeah.
you get
Be a lot
enough sheets
easier.
in storage. If you buy storage lockers with with people's used crap in it, you get sheets.
Yeah, you do. Lag, you're such a mess. Yeah, that you do. You get a bunch of sheets, everything. I just don't
It's
ever buy any with like beds or refrigerators in them. I'm like,
nah.
I'm not moving and touching that bed.
Well,
Sorry.
I
Bring an
met this one
outhouse.
guy who buys anything, and he lives out in like an outhouse. Yeah, he lives in Union County, which is not as strict as Mecklenburg County, and he has a farm. Well, he has like 10 acres. I consider that a farm since I live on a half-acre lot.
Right.
Um, he mattresses. He takes uh, like box cutters
Uh-huh.
and he cuts them up and he burns the fabric part of it and he throws all the metal in a gaylord and then he takes it to the from the springs and stuff like that and he takes it
uh
to the recycler.
Mm-mm. I just ain't touching it. I don't need
He,
no bed bugs on me. I don't need no cooties on me. I'm good. Yep. If it has a mattress, if it ain't got nothing in there good, like nope, bypass. Keep on rolling.
and sometimes he digs a pit and just throws them all in it. When he gets enough, he throws some kerosene in on it and
Mm.
sets them afire.
I get the heebie-jeebies. I don't even like furniture if it's cloth. It's like, no, because I don't know what's in there. Nope.
Yeah, clothing and stuff like that. I take to a laundromat, and I wash everything in their laundromat before I even start handling, other than throwing it out from the bag to the wash machines.
Yeah, just that, Bridget. There's just something about that bed. Just never. No purple lights. No, see, the clothes we always have gloves on because we got one unit where I guess the dude had just don't know how to go to the bathroom, so that
Right.
was just gross. So those all went out to the road and bleh, for the trash. Is you just get some nasty people in some of those storage lockers, and it's just like I just don't. I don't know. I just don't like bed. I just don't like beds.
And it's
I mean,
something, and you can tell the ones that's got mattresses because they don't, unless they've got some really good stuff in it, they don't go for any money because nobody wants to deal with them.
mm-mm. I mean, if they have a if you could get used the trash can out there, it
Right.
wouldn't be so bad. But a lot of them won't let you use the trash cans out there. So it's like
Right.
I'm not hauling somebody else's whatever. It's just, and we get the hot water, hot weather out here, but I don't know. I just don't care for them. It's too much for me to one for me to move because I can't move heavy stuff anymore because I had to have rotator cuff surgery or last year. So I'm limited on heavy stuff I can lift, and he ain't lifting it by himself. But I don't know. Kind of like saying kids with lice are all dirty. Well, sure, we'll go with that. I don't care. Just, you can kill lice. I know that. I just don't like touching the beds. It's just, bleh. It's just one of those things. I don't.
You
I've
know,
always had that heebie-jeebie thing.
we have a private school here in Charlotte, and I mean it's pricey. Like a high schooler is $36,000 a
Oh,
year,
John. Ugh.
and they had an epidemic of lice that just took out that whole school.
Yeah.
And we're like, where the hell did they get lice from? And one of the kids had gone to a camp. It was a music camp, and they found out that there was a kind of a epidemic from that camp. You know, when people went home, and so the whole school was shut down because this one girl went to a, a music camp for a long weekend.
Yeah. This. I mean, it's just. I don't know. I just that's just one thing I just never have liked. But I would take a chance if it looked like there was something good in there, but I don't know if
Yeah.
it would I would have to think about it really long and hard. So I don't know. I'm just weird like that.
Um,
Yeah, and I don't know where that lady went and used the bathroom at, John, when she lived in. I've seen people live in storage lockers, and it's just like, where do you go to the bathroom at? Probably the woods. One time at
absolutely,
band camp.
Felix. There's people in North Carolina that still have outhouses.
Hmm.
One time at band camp.
No, we're not
uh,
doing band camp.
I mean, until about 2 years ago, a friend of mine's family had, the porta johns for construction sites.
Hmm.
They had thousands of those things because the owner of the company, his grandfather, believed that you don't carry any debt in business. And so back when the economy collapsed and all these porta plate john places were going out of business, he was buying them up because he didn't have to go to the bank to get any money. And so they had thousands of those things. And some company out of Oregon bought them, made an offer to buy them, and they made out like a bandit. I mean,
Yeah.
those suckers, they sold. They had pink ones, and they had camouflage ones, and they had all kinds of colors.
Oh wow. I mean, sometimes you probably could make some money off of some of those. Yeah, I just shaved my boy's head if they had lice outbreak at school. Just
Well, see,
shaved.
when
Come
I
on.
was a kid, we had. I don't know if any of y'all remember these or not, but when I was a kid, I was probably I didn't have long hair until I was in junior high school. And I this is long hair
I don't
is what
think
I'm talking
any
about.
kids back in that day had long hair
I
as a
had
teenager in school. They had the
we wore a
military cuts,
flat
didn't y'all?
top.
Yeah, the military cuts back in
Yeah,
those
we
days.
had flat tops,
Mhm.
and which was good because you could, washing it was like, and you're done because you have no hair.
Can't. He wants to know if there was any sun when you were a kid. It came out occasionally.
But I did. If anybody has food lines, I mentioned it maybe a couple of weeks ago because I keep going in food lines and finding them. The uh, the lice removal wash,
Mhm.
they're discontinuing it, and it was like $1.18 a bottle, and I sold two for 16 plus shipping.
Oh wow.
So
Glenn had afro hair.
you know, I, I ran into a guy I went to high school with not too long ago, and he's a black guy, and I guess we were cutting edge because the little group of friends I socialized with, there was black kids, white kids, fat kids, every kid, kind of kid. We were the geeks, I guess you would say. Anyway, he was about this big around, except he wore like a size 20 shoe. And then when you got to his head, he had this afro that was like a mushroom
Oh dear Lord.
that would just go out just about to the end of his shoulders. And now he's heavier than I am, bald headed, and he said that his grandkids give him hell about his look during because we all wore the polyester shirts and
Yeah.
flowery print shirts and all that
Oh
kind of
Lord.
crap. They gave him hell about it.
Lord have mercy.
Your hair
My
grew
kids do that
out.
too.
I bet. I bet Mr. Sadie had the Brady Bunch look when he was growing up. The perms.
Oh, probably. Yeah, those were. Oh Lord. I'm
I
glad they
never
don't
had
do
a
those
perm.
now.
I never had a perm.
I'll take the 70s hair look compared to the kids today and their little man buns they got going on. I'm like, I don't understand. I guess all the long hair is coming back in style now. Can't sell Infamil,
Bill,
huh? Unless you have a pro account.
what the hell's
See,
a pro count?
I don't know. I ain't never heard of that. See, things are new for me
Is
now. I
that
feel like
like
I'm
a
starting all
store
over.
account baseball?
Yeah, so we just did the free account for right now.
Yeah. I still have a store. For about 2 weeks, I had nothing in it at all.
Yeah, we just went ahead. Once we moved out here, we just took everything out and then waited, and then we're just gonna start with the free one right now. See how it goes. No such thing. Is it like the store baseball? Is that what you're talking about? I ain't never heard of pro account. But like I said, everything's changed since I've been out, so I feel like I'm starting all over. Baby formula is very strict. I
Yeah.
wonder why. Because they would have that bad, like low supply of it. That one time, I know when our granddaughter was born, she was preemie, so they had to have a special formula, and we'd have to find it here in Tupelo to take it to them because they couldn't find it in South Haven for the longest.
Who wa-
I
who
didn't know that
was
you
it
could
that had
sell
a
it.
baby? Somebody in our circle of friends here had a daughter or son that had a new baby, and they couldn't find a certain type of formula, and like everybody was looking for it, and you couldn't find that stuff anywhere. It was for like babies that's got allergies or something like that, and you couldn't find that stuff nowhere. You can even find it online.
Huh?
And I actually found one at a daggum Family Dollar in Sherrill, South Carolina, out in the middle of damn nowhere. Okay.
Yeah, Anchor account. Maybe that's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Must be listening to
But yeah, baby
EV
formula I think
guru.
got real strict because of tampering and you know. I, here's the kind of person I am. You tamper with stuff like baby food that hurt children, you need not to
Mhm.
ever get to the jail cell.
Yeah.
You need to just be dropped off in a ditch somewhere
Yeah.
with a 357 through your head.
Oh, a business seller. So it's like a medical supply.
Uh,
Yeah. I got you. Okay.
okay.
Now, do they call that pro account, or they is that what they call that, Bridget? Or is that just like a regular anchor account? America Honey was saying something about getting an ozone machine. Okay, I got you.
It's
They're strict. They've always been strict on certain on like medical supplies and stuff like
yeah.
that too. Anyway, before I even quit, but I figured they went even more strict because there's a lot of stuff like that you have to have a license. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Check out another thing too is for CVS's. Check out see if there's, especially if you have a CPAP, you use a CPAP.
Mhm.
They're clearancing out a lot of stuff, and you have to have a business account. Okay, and
Gotcha.
so check it out and see if there's anything you need for your own CPAP machines. And it's stuff that you can sell on eBay. It's
Yeah,
because
because
it's
it's the
like
parts.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
tubes and filters and stuff like that, not the whole system.
I think there's some of that stuff you still can't sell even though it's parts, right? Or
If
can
it
you
has to
sell?
have a prescription to get
You
it,
can't. Got
yeah.
you.
But if you have to have a prescription, it's not on the shelf at CVS.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
have like a demo type
Yeah.
thing,
It'll
and you
be on
have
the
to
outside.
get it from the back.
Yeah, I just got prescribed one of those this year. I'm not happy about it.
What, the CPAP?
Uh-huh. Needless to say, I don't use it like I'm supposed to because I can't sleep.
I actually, if I sleep in my
Mhm.
recliner, um, I sleep fine without my CPAP machine. If I'm
Yeah.
laying down, I have to have it.
Me and it don't agree, so needless to say they call me, "You don't see your stuff going, your readings you're not going to because I didn't use it."
Yeah.
Like I just can't. Even with no prescription needed, eBay might take it down. Yeah, because um they're still kind of weird about all that stuff, even though it because the base needs the prescriptions. They're kind of funky with some of it. Because they'll take
Right.
some people's down, like you say, I see it. Everybody else has it listed, and you're not taking theirs down, but it's just kind of funky. eBay's always been weird like that. That's why I don't mind eBay, but me and eBay don't agree a lot of times. But it's okay. I can't even sell on Facebook. Just have to get, yeah. I mean, some of the stuff. I mean, you probably can donate it to like homeless shelters,
Right.
baseball, if you can't get rid of it. Don't just try to find some place that it can be used at. Yeah, try Macari. Macari ain't too bad on it. That or Bonanza. I don't know if they'll do it because some of those
Or
sites you can.
Kent says dumpster time. If it's new, right now I have off the top of my head, I know 10 people that have CPAP machines. Somebody can use whatever it is.
Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta take this call.
Okay, go ahead. So, anyway, I've got into the habit of when I get to a store now, I walk around the store and
Uh huh.
let me mute her. I muted you. I muted you. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, give it to your friends. But anyway, what I started saying is now when I go into a store, I walk around to see what's on their clearance section or what's being clearanced. I muted Kathy. Can't, not me. But there's a lot. I got so much stuff now. The list. I just need to get. I need to sit my ass down on the list. So that's when I get back. When I get back from the cruise, that's the thing I got to do. because Roberta wants to go on another one. She really wants to do like you'll have to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. I
Okay,
can mute
sorry.
you. I can't unmute you.
Okay.
And I heard you talking. That's the reason I muted you.
Yeah, it's my daughter-in-law. We have a lot of issues going on, so I have to take that call.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, speaking of the bride, she just walked through the door. So, and then it's past my appointed hour. It's 10:15.
yeah, as
Scott,
I said, bike park season's out now. You might want to get those listed. Same way as my
yeah,
bikini bottom. So get to
yeah,
it.
exactly. So, I'm going to shut it down now. Kathy, thanks for coming and hanging out with
Yes,
me since
sir.
none of these other people will.
Anytime, anytime.
And Todd should be back on Monday.
Yay.
Bridget said, "Hey, Ro." Um, she said, "Hello, Bridget." Um, Todd will be back on Monday, and so he'll be kicking this thing off.
I'll be
Like I
back
said,
in the chat.
huh?
I said
Oh,
I'll be
you
back in the chat.
come in with him. Come in with him.
I did
Um,
that last time.
because the following week I'm gonna be gone, so he's gonna need people in with him. So y'all be ready to step up.
Get your voice
So
back, Bridget.
y'all have a great weekend.
Bye.
Stay out of trouble.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Yep. Have a great one.
Don't
Bye.
drink too much with the CPAs and the tax man.
Yeah. Absolutely.